Get down.
Let me clear my throat. Yeah. Oh, that's better. That's better. Somebody pass around the offering. Since I'm always preaching on tracks, you feel me? I'm about to get paid for it. Sermon of the day. You right where you supposed to be, baby. Informant, that information for me. Important you get a portion of fortune pouring. Confession, fortunately, blessings on now they snoring. You mellow, so focus on scoring. Got you underperforming. I never expect something, never assume nothing. Judging me for my past, but that's why I'm triumphant. I don't demand, I know where I stand like engineer hands. Watch how my life pans. Cut that game plan. Show out like a jota, pop out like a cutter. Telling the kick rock, skipping the court, squares like hopscotch. This gonna be my mood to my beat drop. Putting my boogie shoes in my diddy boots, ain't no stop. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I'm dope without a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I'm dope without a need of a validation. Yeah. If having hope is dangerous, call me evil Knievel. You leading on the wrong side, living with pens and needles. So lethal, made Shane Black wanna write a sequel. Cause I snuggle my dream till it's seen as illegal. And I still probably will, cause I can never give up. I got my goals calling me, how could I never pick up? Either we make up or just break up. With the snake hits, get the rake up. Yeah, selfish, I'ma cake up. If I don't take me to wake up. Let my depression catapult me to succession. Shine a light on my imperfections like a projection. Every struggle and lesson, your issues ain't your oppression. Never got a question, they pushing me to progression like I'ma make the rest of my life live. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I'm dope without a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I'm dope without a need of a validation. Yeah.
It's time for Bravo with Sheila, a place to be enlightened, a place to be built up, and always a place to remember that when nothing changes, nothing changes. Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing? It is a Wednesday afternoon. I know it's weird for me to be on this early. I know it's so weird for me to be on this early, but here we are. And those of you that are here, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate that you are here with us today. Listen, it's a great day here on the East Coast. It's a little chilly, but you know, that's just how it is here on the East Coast. The weather just shifts in the winter. And so I'm here, a little frazzled, a little dazzled, but I am here. And we're going to chat with my cousin again and again. We love when Charmy shows up. Charmy. We check on Charmy from time to time. And we're checking on Charmy today, but she promised the last time that she was here that she would come back and share with us about some healthy herbs and things that she takes herself and that she's familiar with. And so I just thought, because I think this is the Africa series part, I want to say part 7. I'm not sure. It might be part 8 or part 7, part 8. We have been trailing through the Africa Ghana country for a long time. Last year, we had so much. And I think this is maybe Charmy's 4th time here. This is her 4th time. She's a regular. You guys already know who she is. You know what she's about. And she's here now today, and she's going to chop it up with us and share with us and talk to us about what's going on in Ghana. We're going to catch up with her. And then we're going to chat a little bit about herbs. If you looked at the thumbnail, you saw on the thumbnail that she was going to share about herbs that she knows about. We're going to show a quick little clip. And we're going to have a really good time today. I know it's weird for me to be on 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in this country here of the USA of America. But listen, it's late in Ghana, right? And so I accommodate my guests, especially my guests that are in Ghana that show up from Ghana to come on to the Bravo with Sheila Network. I accommodate them, and whatever is good for them, I try to accommodate the time slot. So it's 2 o'clock here. I think it's around 7 there. Charmy's going to have to let us know. But I'm going to bring her to the stage so she can greet you. There she is. Hey, Charmy. How are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. There she's gone. She's gone. She's gone. This is what we go through sometimes when we're dealing with folks and guests from Ghana. Sometimes the internet, the Wi-Fi is not strong, but I'm hoping that she can pop right back on. And those of you that are in the bleachers, up in the balcony, over there maybe you bought an expensive ticket and you're in the orchestra seat. I don't know where you are, but you're not in the chat, and that's okay. Just hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are treading our way and pushing our way through these YouTube streets to get more viewing and more subscribers so that the algorithm can actually push this content and everything else forward to other spaces and places. So I'm sure that she will be back shortly. And so I'll just keep chatting with you for a moment. We're going to show a little clip, not really a clip, a slide on some of the herbs and some of the history about the herbs in Ghana and how these things came about, what's still being used. In the meantime, I am going to put up our disclaimer. That is very important that I put our disclaimer up because this is for informational purposes only. We are not doctors. We are not here to subscribe anything to you. We are here to give you information and then where you can use your own judgment. So let's put this up for a moment. All right, all right. And while we're waiting for Charmy, I'm going to put some other things up to remind you that you should go ahead and subscribe to the channel, or you can hit that thumbs up button if you haven't hit it already. I am going to put something up just to remind you just a little bit. You know what? I think I'm going to use this one instead. I have a couple of them. So it's like, okay, which one do I choose? Which one do I use? And this one here is a subscribe. I want you to subscribe. You see that? Subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell. Hit that bell and then go ahead and do it. All right. I guess she is trying her best to get back on. And I'm going to begin to put up the slide that I have that we were going to put up while she's here, but she'll catch up when she gets back. In the meantime, this is something I'd like to show you as well. If you have been watching this channel and you have been on this channel for the last year or so, we're segued into our second years. I think we're doing really good in how we're moving here. We also have across the YouTube streets, right? We have the Sheila Ingram Ministry Network, where we come on Wednesdays and sometimes Sundays. And Pastor Rosa comes on Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m. And so we're building both channels, this side of the YouTube, and we're also building the ministry channel, which is the Sheila Ingram Ministry Broadcast Network. And if you haven't subscribed to that, you can pop over there and subscribe and hit that bell for notification so that you know when we're going live or when I'm uploading something to edify and to build you in your spirit. Amen. And so I really appreciate it if you would go over there and subscribe. We're trying to build that channel so we can get the word out and encourage people. But over here on the Bravo with Sheila Network, we have been really growing. And I wanted to really say Happy New Year to all of you who, you know, rock with me, who come over and rock with Dawn B, who comes on Thursday night, Dawn B. We're having a new show that is going to be airing February 5th. It's going to start. And it's going to be an incredible time with these two young ladies that if you look at the thumbnail, you'll see all the things that we have coming up on this channel. And so I thank you once again for always supporting the channel, always being present. And so I want you to know that on February 5th, we start Mondays, the Mondays Beyond the Mic. And they're going to be talking about when I decided to love me. It's a relationship segment that'll be coming on every single Monday. And I still will be on, you know, showing you and talking to you with the counseling. Matter of fact, I'll be on tomorrow. And I think we'll be on Friday again on the Sheila Ingram Ministry Broadcast Network, because we have the Women of Grace. 3 of us come together and we break it up, talk about the women of the Bible. Tomorrow, Friday rather, we'll be talking about Hagar. So try to go on over and come on and hang out with us at 11 a.m. on Friday morning on the Sheila Ingram Ministry Network over there across the YouTube streets. I think Charmy is back. Let's get her in here. She is back. Charmy, can you hear me? Let's see. Charmy, can you hear me? Let me just make sure my mic is fine and that it's not me, that it's her. Hold on one second for me. Let's see. Yes, I am good. It is Charmy who is having technical difficulty right now. And so we're going to give her some time to try to work it out. We're going to give her some time to work it out. So as I was saying, I hope that you guys are well. I hope that you're doing well. And I wanted to thank you so very much for always being here, helping me to push the information and content. I really, really appreciate. So I appreciate you so much for being here, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. I meant to stream this on my other channel as well. Let's see if I can stream it while we're waiting for Charmy. Let's see if I can stream it on my other channel. And if I can, I'll go ahead and stream it there. And I'll be right back. Let's wait for Charmy to get back. Let's see. Okay, she's still not back, but hello, we have Ine, the official Bravette, in the house. She is in the house, the best moderator in these YouTube streets. I'm going to add Charmy back and see if she can hear me. We tested this before we came on, and she could hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know exactly where she is right now, where her Wi-Fi might be a little choppy, but she's not responding to me. Let's see if I bring her in closer, see if she can see me. Yeah, she's kind of frozen right now. I guess she's trying to wait to get a good signal. Anyway, Ine is greeting us. She's greeting me, and she's greeting my cousin Charmy. There she is. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm sure she can see me. I don't know if she can hear me. Charmy. I don't think she can hear me, guys. I just don't think, I don't know if this is going to happen. But anyway, let's put on, let's try to start at least showing the slides, and maybe it'll pop on while we're talking, because it doesn't appear as if she can hear me. And we tested this. We were talking and chatting before we went live. So I really don't know what happened with her signal. I don't know what happened with her signal. So let's see, if we can get her to chime in with us. She looked like she's frozen. So let's bring up the slide. We're going to bring up the slide, and hopefully she'll pop on in the time that we're talking. And I wanted to just share with you the natural herbs and the wonderful possibilities and the benefits of green Ghana, and what can happen if you tap into some of these natural herbs and healing medicines. As you know, as I put up already, this is for informational purposes only. This is for you to use your own discretion. But let's take a journey. Let's just walk through a little bit, and let's pray that she'll get back on. So let's move to the next one. So this is Green Ghana, and I thank you once again for being here. She's back again. I don't know. I'm going to add her to the stage and hope that she'll pop on. I can hear her, but she cannot hear me. So we're going to, Charmy, if you can hear me, just let me know when you can hear me. All right, let's take the journey of the herbs of Ghana. I can hear activity. Can you hear me? Let me see. Let me take this down for a second. Charmy, can you hear me? I don't think so. I don't think so. She's not in a good spot. She's not in the spot she was in the last time. Anyway, let's talk about the herbs of Ghana, cultivating healthy living habits. Cultivating healthy living habits. And we're going to run through this, and hopefully when we're done, Charmy might be able to chime in. If not, we're going to have to reschedule her again to where she can get to another place. And if any of the Ingrams are on, the Ingrams, is Philly in the house is what I want to know. If the Ingrams are in the house, I say hello to my family. Hello to you out there. If my cousin Karen is on, hello, cousin Karen, who is Charmy's mom. And, you guys, Charmy comes from Philadelphia, right, in the U.S., and we have a whole host of Ingrams over there. But she fell in love with Ghana, and she was going so many times in a year that, we was like, okay, just go ahead and pack up. Just go ahead and pack up and go. So look at this, herbal remedies in Ghana. Let's walk through this, and hopefully she'll be back. So Ghana's natural herbs is nature itself is the best physician, right? So we're going to look at the slides as I go into this, and let's move here and see herbs improve digestion in Ghana. And this has been proven that herbs have been used in traditional medicines for centuries in Ghana and are known to improve the digestion system, right? Reducing stomach aches and bloating. Herbs are so good. And then we have the population consuming herbs every single day. There's a statistic of 57% of the population of Ghana consume herbs every single day, showing a very strong cultural connection to the use of the what? Therapeutic plants. Plants are therapeutic. We know that most of our medicines, the foundation of our medicines come from what? plants, right? And then they start messing with them and putting them in labs and causing all these other things to manifest, right? And so herbs are cheap. They're inexpensive. It's a cheap medicine, and herbs are cheap and readily available. They're a source of medicine in Ghana where the access to traditional healthcare may be limited or expensive. And this is something that I wanted Charmy to touch on. I wanted her to share with us the difference between her opinion and her experience, the difference between health coverage and medicine in the US versus health coverage and medicine in Ghana and Africa. Is it difficult to get? And is healthcare very expensive? Is the most, are most of the people in Ghana using these herbs because maybe they can't afford particular medicine, or is it by choice that they don't use the pharmaceutical medicines, right? And so I really wanted her to share a little bit about that. She might be trying to go somewhere to get another position on another Wi-Fi. So this is something I really, really wanted to chat with her about, because this is so very important about medicine. And I know there's an awareness here in the US where many people who was gung-ho, constantly gung-ho about medicine, but because of information and how natural things have moved itself forward, like plant-based diets, things like that, where it gives you options to learn about what we're putting in our body and the benefit of what we're gaining by putting certain things in our body, right? And I know for me, I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in over, oh my God, well, I haven't had pork in 50 years. I haven't had beef in around 45 years. I haven't had, chicken in over 20 years, right? Way over 20. And so my digestion is better. I have turned to a plant-based diet. I eat more healthier. I eat more live foods, right? And things that contribute to my health so that I can be feeling healthy, moving. I'm also taking this incredible sea moss. My dear sister friend opened up the sea moss factory here in the US in Jersey. Those of you who are in this area, the sea moss factory, the sea moss is such a benefit. I'm telling you, I had my scoop this morning, the energy and all the 90 something benefits that are in the sea moss. So hello, Lisa Elizabeth. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's see if we can pause this for a minute and see if we can bring Charmy to the stage. Let's see. There you are. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us? Charmy? Charmy. She still can't hear. I don't understand. We cannot hear her. I don't understand. I don't understand. So let's finish up this. I'm going to keep her on the stage. Let's finish up what I was telling you about in terms of the traditional healthcare
Yeah,
may be limited.
I can hear you, but it's just it sounds like a robot. Like it's yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, it's good that you can hear me. Let me see if I can hear you. Can you continue to talk, continue to speak? Okay. She's still not live. So let's finish up this slide here. And so I wanted her to talk about this particular area, the difference in the traditional medicine and pharmaceutical medicine and the healthcare in the US and the healthcare in Africa. Is it difficult for people to get healthcare? Is it expensive? So let's keep it moving and hopefully she can address that. We can hear her clearly, but just for that moment, it was just for that second. She is talking, but it's nothing coming through on my end. And healthy herbs in Ghana. So I'm going to hold this until maybe we can get her back to see if she's, let's see if she can say something to us. Charmy, can you hear me? It looks like she's frozen again. And there she is again. It's the internet. Wherever she is, the Wi-Fi must be very, very weak. I hope that you're well, Lisa. I hope that you're well. So let's see if she can jump back. The last time Charmy was on, she had went to a different location and it was perfect. Wherever she went the last time, this is Charmy's fourth time on the Bravo with Sheila network. And so I don't know where she is right now. It must be a new location. Let's look at the Healthy Herb in Ghana, a timeline of the early history of the herbs in Ghana. And this show was designed for Charmy to talk about her herbs. She's very good with herbs. She understands some of the herbs and she knows the benefit. And so we designed this show around her. So early history, Ghana has a rich heritage in herbal medicine. And then the colonial era in this season, during the early history of Ghana, traditional herbal medicine was the primary, it was the primary, meaning the first source of health care for most people. There was no hospital to go, there was no pharmaceutical medicine. And if it was, the people chose because they know the benefit of the earth. They know the benefit of herbs. They know how to work with herbs for any type of illness and ailment. And so then what happened in the independence during the colonial era, traditional herbal medicine was treated by the introduction of Western medicine. That's how we land now with the pharmaceutical. And they tampered with it because we know that most medicine, penicillin, and all these things are rooted from the plant, from the earth, right? But you know how people do. You know what man do. They're going to tamper with something. And so Western medicine, but many Ghanaians continue to use traditional remedies. And I know for a fact that, you know, there are so many natural herbs and things that we can uh, include in our lives, even if you're on medicine and you're weaning yourself off a high blood pressure medicine and certain medicines. Of course, you're not going to disregard what your doctor says, but I mentioned to you about the benefit of sea moss. I mentioned to you about the benefit of sea moss, and sea moss has 90 something properties. 90 something properties. Charmy, can you hear us? I hear the chickens and the birds, but I don't hear Charmy, and seems like she's not speaking. But anyway, we're gonna put this down to see if I can get her in here. Can you hear us, Charmy? I'll just keep up. There she goes again. She is in a really bad space right now. And so I was telling you about the benefit of sea moss and how one of my very, very good sister friends, I mean, when I tell you she went from nothing and created this beautiful, beautiful store in New Jersey, and it's called the Sea Moss Factory. And I just put up the link. Thank you, Ene, for that. We just put up the link for the Sea Moss Factory. You guys, listen, tap into this. Tap into this. When I tell you she is working with sea moss to the degree that, listen, I can't even tell you. You got to go to her IG page, her Instagram page. If you're in the US, if you're not the US, but if you're in the New Jersey, New York vicinity, you can pop over to the Sea Moss Factory in New Jersey. I'm going to put that link back up again before we leave here. I took my sea moss today. I had cranberry ginger. Boy, what is so very, very good. When I tell you the energy that it gives you, when I tell you the testimonies of how a young girl came in her shop and in her store and had very bad acne, very, very bad acne. And the young girl left with the sea moss and came back cleared, face totally clear. I mean, skin, everything clear from the properties that are in sea moss. So we have to do better in including these things in our regular regimen, our day-to-day regimen. We need to understand that we can't take for granted, you know, our internal organs and everything. So let's look at, we did the independence, and let's look at the present day. Today, herbal medicine remains an important part of Ghanaian culture, and the country is home to many traditional healers who continue to use ancient remedies to treat a variety of ailments, So yes, today I had the cranberry ginger sea moss, and I got another batch in the freezer so that if I run out, because I'm telling you, once you start putting sea moss in your body, once you start taking a spoonful every single morning and afternoon, if you decide, you put it in your smoothies. We're getting ready to come out. I'm not going to spill the beans right now, but we're getting ready to come out with something very, very special that we're getting ready to put on the market, and sea moss will be in it. Stay tuned for that information. But I just encourage you, and let me add this: all sea moss is not good sea moss. All right, let's just put that out there. All sea moss is not. Everyone that says, "Oh, I'm selling sea moss, so I got sea moss." No, no, no. First of all, where did it come from? Who prepared it? No, it's too many questions you got to ask. So just because I'm saying sea moss, I'm telling you reputable sea moss and someone that I trust. Here she's back. Charmy is back. Let's see if I can get her up here. She can see me. Charmy, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know. I don't know. My cute little cousin is having a problem, today. And I'm going to
I
put
can
up.
hear you. I think I can hear
Hey,
you. Yes, I
yeah.
can. Yes. Yes.
Okay, talk about your
Yes.
herbs. Talk. Go ahead, present.
Now I can't hear you.
I'm not
Now I can't hear
talking.
you if you're
I,
talking.
I'm
No
not
sound.
talking. I'm not talking. You talk. I'm not talking. Go ahead and you talk. You speak. Charmy, can you hear me? You speak, Charmy. Let me text her. Let me tell her what I need her to do. Because let me just text her. You guys hold on. Let me just send her a message through WhatsApp. Let me send her a message. Let me tell her to talk. All right, I hope she sees the message.
I can't hear you.
Talk. You talk. You share. I hope she looks at that message. I am so sorry, my dear ladies and gentlemen. I am so sorry. Oh, here's Lisa is saying cranberry ginger beetroot. Okay. Get that beetroot in there. All right. And she's saying facts to what I'm talking about, what I'm speaking about. Because this sea moss is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And again, if you are in the New Jersey area, in New York City, or in New York City, period, could jump across that bridge and go to the sea moss factory. And I tell you, every flavor, everything, you're going to leave out with so many goodies that has sea moss in it, and the creativeness that Lisa, the owner, has created for good health and well-being. Again, these things that we're sharing today are for informational purposes only. This is only for informational purposes only. I had to put that disclaimer out there. Charmy is not back. Let's finish up this slide. And so we were talking about the present day, how medicine is remaining an important part of the Ghanaian culture, and the country is home to many traditional healers. Healers are still there who continue to use the ancient remedies. who use ancient remedies. She's saying, I can hear you for a few seconds, then goes out. I can see you very well. No sound. Yes, we can hear you a little. We can hear you on and off. Please try to present. Your Wi-Fi is bad. All right, she's getting my messages. We got my other cousin in the house. Cousin Janice is in the house. Hey, cuz, hope that you're well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Cousin Charmy is having difficulties. And so there you have the little information that I wanted to give you. And I want to end it with exploring healthy herbs in Ghana. I want to give you the understanding of the culinary uses of herbs. Herbs are often used to enhance the flavor of traditional Ghanaian dishes, such as the jollof rice and the banku. Oh my goodness, when I went to Africa, and I'm such a picky eater, and it's insulting, certain customs when you travel different places, when you say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't eat that, or no thank you, it's taken some time as an offense. It's taken as an offense. And so I had to really try to open up my perimeter of eating and trying something different. And I did try some of the food in Ghana. When I tell you, the seasoning is like no other seasoning. Like what they put in their food is like OMG. So I really loved the different dishes that I kind of went out on the limb to try, and I'm so glad I did. But the food, and they prepare their food with love. They take time, and they know exactly what to put in and what not to put in. Some of them, sometimes the chefs and the people that cook use a lot of peppers. And see, that's when I bow out, because I'm not a pepper girl. But those of you that like spices and spicy food, you would love the food in Africa, in Ghana. So she said, I came to a new place and I'm not home. Yes, I know. But not where you were. She's trying. She is really trying. She's trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Yeah. So she's saying this is stressful. I know it is for her, because she really worked hard to get on to talk with us and to share with us. But it's okay, because she can always come back. It's okay. It's okay. So let's talk about the cultivating herbs in Ghana. Cultivating herbs in Ghana um, is not only a way to contribute to the local economy, but it is also a sustainable way to produce healthy herbs that are used to enhance the lives of those who are consuming. So any way you slice this with the herbs, you're going to benefit from it. You're going to benefit from it if you even start cooking your dishes with more herbs. The benefit is in the herb. And sometimes, in America, we just cook the food down to where there's no nutrients, or we overcook, or we just put stuff in it to where it just tastes good in our mouth, but it does no good to our bodies. It does absolutely no good. Once it goes in, it comes out, you gain nothing but a full stomach. And maybe if it's not the right kind of food, you can get sickness and disease from a lot of things that we put in our bodies, right? And so including, some of these medicines, So we have to be more healthy minded. And this new year, make a commitment to you. Say, sorry, self. I'm sorry I just put anything in you. Sorry, self, that I have no discipline in what I eat. Sorry, self, I'm going to do better. I'm going to take one thing off of what maybe you put too much salt. Maybe you have hypertension and you love salt. What is it that you're contributing to yourself that you're not getting any benefit from? Let's switch that up a little bit and let's do something different. Let's do something different. Do something you've never done before. So the herbal markets in Ghana, right? In Ghana are a hub. There's a hub for buying and selling herbs. That's why I asked Charmy to come on because she's in Ghana and she knows about these herbs. Let's see if she's somewhere else. I don't know if she can hear us. Not sure if she moved to a particular spot. She said she can hear me off and on. That's what she's saying to me. And so let's finish this last slide up. For buying and selling, the markets in Ghana are a hub for buying and selling herbs for both culinary and medicinal purposes, with the most popular being the Medina. Listen, the Medina market. So if you go to Ghana, find the Medina market. And then herbs for medicinal purposes. Ghanaians have been using herbs for medicinal purposes for centuries, with some commonly used herbs being ginger, neem, and moringa. You guys remember? You remember that moringa juice that everyone was going crazy for over here in the States, the moringa juice. And so there's so much. So I thank you for just hanging with us while we try to fix the problem with Charmy. My cousin is saying that her problem is sugar. Yeah, we all can see her, we just can't hear her. So my cousin Janice is saying that her problem is sugar. Now, Charmy, if you can hear me, go ahead and jump in. If you can hear me. I don't know if she can see me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? She's stressed. She's stressed. She's upset. She's upset. I see she's upset. I see it in her face. Before we came on, we had a great signal. Her and I was chatting backstage. There was no interruption. We were talking about how cute her hair looks. She said she spent $4 to get her hair braided, washed, and blow dried. $4 to get her hair washed, blow dried, and braided. $4. That's what she said. I'm like, what? $4? Yes. All right. So listen, I don't know if we can reschedule. I'm going to text her and see if she wants to reschedule. Let me ask her. Let's see. Let's see if she'll answer. She can hear me on and off. She can't hear constantly. My cousin is saying hello to Charmy. I don't know if she wants to reschedule. She'll text me back in a second to let me know if she wants to reschedule. Is she trying to speak? I wish she would have gone to the place she went to the last time she was on the platform. There was no issue with the signal. There was no issue with the signal. And so I don't know what to do at this point because I don't want to hold you. I really don't want to hold you because this whole broadcast was built around Charmy Ingram. It was built for her to have her day to share about the information, and I was so excited for it. I'm still excited, but then she's dropped off again, and I guess it's going to continue to do that. And I think maybe we've been on for maybe 45 minutes. I think, yeah, we've been on for around 45 minutes. And so I'm going to let her know, let's just reschedule and she can just find a better place for her Wi-Fi. I think it's around, I don't know what time it is now. It must be around 8, if that, in Ghana. Yeah. So I don't know if she's coming back. I just told her we're going to reschedule, but I really appreciate all of you that were here. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your patience. And I want you to know that you need to get that sea moss. It has to be the good stuff though. Just don't go buy sea moss because somebody say they have sea moss. There's too many things out there that you don't want to do that. You just don't want to do that. She's back on, but it has, see, you can see the screen, you can see the Wi-Fi trying to connect. I can hear everything. You can hear what's going on in her background, but her microphone is not picking up. There she is. Charmy. Let's give her a second. Let's give her a second. I know she's upset. I hear the animals, but her microphone, something's going on. I'm looking at my TV to see my screen to see if I see her. She is totally upset. She's covering her face now. Charmy, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't think so. I don't think so. Look at your phone. I text you. Look at your phone. Think she's getting ready to go off again. There she is. I can hear her talking a little.
Gosh, why me?
So if you guys see what I see, you can see that it's the Wi-Fi. It is definitely the Wi-Fi. The signal must not be strong enough, or maybe it's too many things going on simultaneously where she is that's pulling on the Wi-Fi. I don't know. I don't know, but we're going to end this live. We're going to end this broadcast because you guys have been so very patient, but it wasn't a waste of your time totally, because I did take you on a journey. We got my co-host to Bravo in the building, Dawn B. Check her out tomorrow night in these YouTube streets on the Bravo with Sheila Network. Dawn B is in the house. Check her out tomorrow at 7 p.m. on Bravo with Sheila, right here, the Bravo with Sheila Network. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And so, because we're having such a problem with my dear cousin Charmy, I hope it wasn't a total waste of your time. I did give you some pertinent information, some information that you can walk away with. I did give you information, sharing with you. I'm going to put up this link again because I want you to understand the importance of putting sea moss in your diet. And you can go and support small Black businesses. My sister friend Lisa opened up the sea moss factory over there in Jersey. And I'm telling you, she dropped me off my sea moss last night. The cranberry ginger. Boys, that's so good. I'm going to take another spoonful when I get off of this live. And I got another batch in the freezer, right? Because I don't like to run out of it. And you feel the benefit after day 1 or 2. You feel it. Put it in your smoothies. Put it on everything. And like I said, we're getting ready to come out with a different product. And it's going to be something really wonderful. I am so ecstatic and excited about it. It's going to be my brand that I'm going to be in collaboration and working with my dear sister. We're going to be doing some things, and I'm going to be inserting the sea moss in the product that I'm going to be selling. And I believe it's going to bless a lot of people. Eventually, we'll be able to ship it. We'll be able to just get it to you. In the meantime, just lift up some prayers that this will go forth with no interruptions. We already started the planning, and I'm just excited about it. So listen, I want you guys to remember that when nothing changes, nothing changes. You need some sea moss. You better see Lisa. Listen, you will not be sorry. That cranberry ginger is banging. I'm telling, she has the turmeric ginger. She has, I mean, you name it. The plain, if you just want plain, she has it. She has the beet. Listen. You just got to check her out. Go on IG, Instagram, and look at the CMOS Factory, and you will see all the information. All right. So listen, I am so happy that you guys are here. We're going to bang out of here with a little music. We're going to go ahead and bang out of here like we always do. I don't know what I'm going to play for you. Let's see. We're going to go ahead, and as I'm playing, I'll put these comments up, and we're going to get Charmy back. We going to get her back, so where she can complete her conversation about the herbs and the benefits of the herbs in Ghana. She's trying to come back again, but I'm going to go ahead and end. I'm going to find a song that we can just go ahead and bang out. I think we're going to go out with Best Life. It's a Best Life thing today. Let's see if I can get her up and see if she can hear us. She's up, but the picture. Charmy, are you there? Can you hear me? She's frozen. No, this is not working. It's weird because I can hear the background noise. I can hear the animals and some of the chickens that's out there. I can hear that. You probably can hear it as well. I don't know why we can't hear her. That's an anomaly. I'm like, why can't we hear her if we can hear what's going on around her? And it's getting dark now because we started out when it was light. So must be around 8, 9 o'clock now. But I'm going to text her and let her know we're going to reschedule because this is not happening for us. So we're going to go ahead and go out with this Best Life song. We're going to bang it out a little bit. How about that? You ready? You ready to take it out? You ready to take it out? I am. Let's go ahead and take it out with Best Life. Yep. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's see if I can get it going. Put some of these comments up on the way out.
To progress your life, I'ma make the rest of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life. I'ma make the rest of my life. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I'm dope without a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I'm dope without a need of a validation. Yeah.
Let me clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat. Yeah. Oh, that's better. That's better. Somebody pass around the offering. Since I'm always preaching on tracks, you feel me? I'm not gonna get paid for it. Sermon of the day. You right where you supposed to be, baby. Informant, that information for me. Important, you get a portion of fortune pouring. Confession, fortunately, blessings on now they snoring. You mellow, so focused on scoring. Got you underperforming. I never expect something, never assume nothing. Judging me for my past, but that's why I'm triumphant. I don't demand, I know where I stand like engineer hands. Watch how my life pans. That game plan, show out like a jotter, pop out like a cutter. Telling the kick rock, skipping the court, squares like hopscotch. This gonna be my mood to my beat drop. Putting my boogie shoes in my ditty boots, ain't no stop. I'ma make the rest of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life. I'ma make the rest of my life. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I'm dope without a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I'm dope without a need of a validation. Yeah. If having hope is dangerous, call me evil Knievel. You leading on the the wrong side, living with pens and needles. So lethal, made Shane Black wanna write a sequel. Cause I snuggle my dream till it's seen as illegal. And I still probably will, cause I can never give up. I got my goals calling me, how could I never pick up? Either we make up or just break up. And the snake hits get the rake up. Yeah, selfish, I'ma cake up. If I don't shake me to wake up. Let my depression catapult me to succession. Shine a light on my imperfections like a projection. Every struggle and lesson, your issues ain't your oppression. Never got a question, keep pushing me to progression like I'ma make the rest of my life live. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. I'ma make the rest of my life live.